Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to be showing you what is in this bag. So I bought this from Decathlon in preparation for my first ever triathlon. So let me open it up for you. Right, in here there should be 2 tri-suits, and you might be wondering why I would buy 2. And the reason for that is because of the sizing. So initially, I actually got a 2XL, and that was way too big for me. So I had to send it back to Decathlon, and their returns process is actually very easy. They just send you a little label and then you put it in the post box. You don't have to pay anything to return anything to Decathlon, which is quite nice. Anyway, so that was a 2XL, which was way too big for me. So I ordered an L and an XL. So hopefully these ones will fit me better. So yeah, this is my first ever time trying a triathlon suit, so we will see how they go. So as you can see, these are just like one really big piece of fabric. It's not like a cycling set where you have the tops and the bottoms separately. It's just one big piece. And I decided to go for the short sleeves. I just thought that would be a bit easier than going sleeveless. Let's see what you've got on the back. On the back you've just got... Is there a pocket? Yeah, there is. It's not a very big pocket. You wouldn't be able to fit a bottle in here. It's just a really small pocket for maybe gels, definitely not for bottles. And it's got a little flap over it here, so that's quite cool. So you can't really store as much stuff as you would in a cycling jersey, for example. All right, let me try these on. So I'm going to try the XL first. All right, so here we are with the XL one on. First impressions are it feels quite good. I feel like around the legs it's quite snug. I can easily fit my fingers in the leg hole, so maybe it's not too tight. Around the arms it feels quite snug as well, but in the shoulders here it is a tiny bit loose. Around the belly, yeah, it feels okay. It feels like it fits well. Obviously with a tri-suit, aerodynamics is quite important, so you want it to fit as tightly as possible. So for reference, I am 102 kilograms and 185 centimeters tall. On the back, like I said earlier, you've only got a tiny little pocket here for gels. You're not going to be fitting a big bottle in that, so just bear that in mind. Yeah, overall I feel quite good. If I move around, it doesn't feel restricted in any way, but obviously I need to get on the bike or get in the pool to see how it feels when you're actually doing an activity. All right, so far not too bad. I'm going to take this one off and then try the large one on. All right, so I've got the large size on now. This one does feel a lot tighter than the previous one, but it's a very stretchy material. So even though it's tight, it doesn't feel like restrictive in any way. I feel like I could get away with either of them. This one's definitely a lot tighter in the arms, so I'd have to test it out in the water to see if I get any restriction in the arm movement. But to be honest, just moving like this, I don't feel like there'll be any sort of restrictions. But obviously that's different after like an hour of swimming. The legs definitely feel a lot tighter as well. To be fair, I think this one fits a bit better than the other one. Like I said, even though it's very tight, it's also very stretchy, so it doesn't feel restrictive in any way. Anyway, tonight I'm gonna head to the pool, give this a go while swimming, and then I'm gonna try it out on the bike and while running as well. All right, so I just finished swimming in the tri-suit. It was a pretty good sesh actually. So I feel like the tri-suit fits quite well. It's quite comfortable around the arms. It's not too tight and it doesn't chafe. Also, I feel like in the legs, it sort of helped my legs float better. Before, my legs sort of sank in the water, but I think it actually helps keep them up. So I'm a bit more streamlined in the water, but that might just be a placebo. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty comfortable, but I need to test it on the bike and while running to see how it works for those as well. All right, so I'm out on the bike testing this triathlon suit. So far, so good. It feels very, a bit rough on the sit bones. But I think that's probably because I'm used to having a much bigger chamois. But the one on the triathlon suit is a lot thinner, so I just got to get used to that, I think. It's really tight and it feels, dare I say it, very fast. But I might just be chatting rubbish there. Anyway, let's see how it goes with the rest of the ride. I'm only about 10 minutes in. Hopefully it will remain comfy. All right, see you later. All right, so I just finished this run wearing this tri-suit for the first time. And to be honest, it felt quite good. I didn't feel any rubbing anywhere. overall pretty comfy. What I did discover though is that it has an extra pocket, which I didn't notice, which is quite nice. And the pocket at the back I thought would be really annoying to take your phone in and out of, but it's actually all right. It's quite easy to do. All right, hi guys. So I've tested the tri-suit out on swimming, biking and running now. And overall my thoughts are, for 40 quid, you can't really go wrong with this, to be honest. On the run, I did discover it had another pocket, which is here. I thought this was just decoration at first, like the design, but you can actually fit quite a large amount of stuff inside. Like, there you go, it's huge, it fits my entire hand in. So yeah, you can definitely fit like a whole race's worth of gels in there. So one thing worth noting is the chamois on this is way thinner than it is on bike bib shorts. So that's worth taking into account if you have a really skinny raw carbon saddle like I do. So I'm gonna take this on some really long rides to simulate a long triathlon, and then I'm gonna see how my sit bones are feeling after that. So far I've only tested it on like an hour ride and that was fine, but on a longer ride it could be different, so I've got to test it in all conditions. So yeah, if you're thinking of getting into triathlon like I am, then for £40 you can't really go wrong, because this is going to make it a whole lot easier during the transition. Like, you don't need to take off your swimming suit and then put on some running clothes and then some cycling clothes. You just have one tri-suit to rule them all. So yeah, that's it for this one. If you want to see more, be sure to like and subscribe. And tomorrow, actually, I am doing the Race for Life. So if you want to help me donate some money to raise money for cancer, then please click the link in the bio, and I really appreciate everything you can give. All right, that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.